Hi, Cancer. So, welcome back to Blulady Intuition Tarot channel. I hope that you all are doing well today. Let's begin with your reading. This reading is for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates, leave the rest, don't force it. Many cards. Well, just now I won't take all of them. Just too many cards. Um. All right. So, cancers. What I am getting from these cards here is that you're in a state of truly protecting your heart space, right? And that's something that I bring up a lot. Sorry about that, guys. My mic had died, but you're protecting, some of you are protecting your heart space at this time, right? Um I want to know why, and so I'm going to pull a few more cards to dig deeper, but at the face of it, you are consciously, some of you are consciously like protecting your heart. Um, and so you're taking those moments to step back and recharge. You're not, you're very selfish with your time, is what I'm getting, right? But at the same time, it's like by you doing that, there is this light that shines like within, right? It's like you are someone who walks like to the beat of your own drum, so to speak. And by doing that, it puts it kind of shines this light on you, whether you believe it or not, cancers, right? I almost get the sense that people can sometimes be like in awe when they are able to get up close to you and really see how you who you are, like almost to get a glimpse of who you are. You're not going to give them everything, but just to be around you, some of them are in awe. And with that, it's almost like when you shine the way that you do, it will attract certain types of individuals. And so I see you now reinforcing those like protective measures when necessary in order to safeguard your energy and your light, right? And that's a move that I'm getting that you're really comfortable in, you're confident in that, and you're sitting in that. And what that is allowing is it's attracting, not just individuals, but opportunities to you, right? So some of you may have just received that call for that interview, or you would have received an email regarding like good news. And it allows you to kind of like step to the next like step. For you is almost like you're very observant of your own actions at this time, is what I'm getting, right? So um and I'm getting that there's a reason why you are moving this way. Yeah, I get the sense that you have probably, for whoever this reading is for, because it's not going to apply to everyone, but I get the sense that you've had your share of, these types of, I want to call them transformations, but this one seems to be a bit different because um, you would have went probably through, a series of tests, right? As we all are, that's just life, right? And but your path was just a bit different, right? You may have been someone who experienced things at a young age, right? Where it was like from then you really got a snapshot of how, people can operate in this world, and so you try to safeguard yourself as best as possible is what I'm getting. So some of you may have, I'm getting like some of you may have started experiencing these types of things from like the age of 9. I'm getting 14, just like, just ups and downs, something that doesn't seem to be like stable. But I'm picking up on another energy, right? I'm picking up, let's see. Cancer, I mean, Spirit, why is Cancer? I get the sense that you are probably going through this. It's like I can't get the words out. I know what I want to say, and let me sit and feel that. But I'm getting the sense that you may be in this situation right now, Cancers, where a lot of things are beginning to become like they're being conveyed or exposed to you, right? And so let's just say, for instance, I'm picking up that you may have just seen something by happenstance or received this news, some sort of news happenstance. It's not like you went looking for it, it's like it came to you. And what that did was it created like another, it's like a light bulb went off, and you're starting to kind of piece together like certain things, right? Because you're picking up on different frequencies, is what I'm hearing. So it's almost like the mask that people put on, um, even though it's meant to like create an illusion, it's like you see straight through it. Like you're very empathic. It's not so much always having that, I guess, physical, tangible thing, but sometimes it can just be that feeling of knowing. And it's like when you know, right? And you just kind of give it some time to like reveal itself. So it's like you attracting, certain things. Like look at that, the Queen of Swords, right? Like that's confirmation. It's like look at how she's waiting. You're not. It's almost like letting things unfold as they may. Um, because if something comes to you, it's not like you get all of these like downloads. It's not that. It's not, sometimes it's just how the universe would package certain things and, present it to you. It's almost like a surprise, So, I mean, you're someone that I get the sense you hold your composure once, whatever needs to be conveyed is conveyed. But it's like, like if someone doesn't mean you well, you just give it time sometimes to like play itself out, and you will be surprised at what's revealed. Is yeah. So even with the Seven of Wands, it's almost like you see things. Because this looks like a crystal ball, right? It's like things you will see, but you give it time to probably kind of put itself together so that whatever you felt is either confirmed or denied or what have you. But I'm getting the sense that you're not too far off mark, right? When you um, when you do kind of sort of make these almost like predictions, so to speak. If the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, yeah, it's like it's a new chapter. Is what I'm getting. Is a new era in your life where you're almost getting used to your, gifts, right? What I'm thinking about is like when you, it's almost like I got like X-Men in my head, and once their powers came on, it takes them a while to train it and be able to use it like effectively. And so you're just in, I get the sense that you may be in that stage where it's like, okay, it's kind of getting used to it. But when you see that you follow your instincts and you do what you need to do in those moments, like trusting yourself, you are pleasantly surprised. Notice the word surprise keeps coming out. Because I get the sense that maybe you may even be surprising yourself. You may now begin to see the fruits of your growth, you know, and, a lot of you have been working on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. It's a lot of self reflection and just really putting that focus and energy into the things that matter, right? It's like your thoughts become your reality and you're really focused. I'm getting the sense that you're more intentional and conscientious about your thoughts at this time, right? Oh, the Eight of Wands come out, and it's going to, I almost get the sense that it's going to carry you in so many different directions. It's like 1 minute it'll be this, and then the next minute it'll be this next thing that you have to kind of like sit down and think about. But what I'm also wanting to say to Cancers is that um don't lose the thought. The thought will come back, right? But I'm getting the sense that you just have to understand that the one thing that is constant is change. And so even when you have completed one step, just know that, there'll be other steps that you will have to kind of step up into, you know what I mean? So, well, I hope you know what I mean. But that's just the sense that I'm getting, right? Okay. Okay. And I get the sense that, well, with this in the reverse, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I get the sense that some of you are, how do I put this? Some of you are now putting what you've learned into practice, and you're picking up momentum, right? You're picking up momentum with this Knight of Swords. Like, look how he's running, right? Is It's like it's time to um try out my understanding of things now. Let's, put it out there. Let's challenge ourselves, right? That's what I'm getting. um it's almost like what I'm hearing is it's almost like if someone says they're trying to work on a relationship or work on relationships, whether it be friendships, um partnerships, what have you. If you've gone through something that has allowed you to step back, reassess, and adjust, you have to then see what you've learned by actually putting yourself out there, is what I'm getting. So you can't, this is why I want to tie in. You can't say that you want to work on a relationship without actually being in a relationship and trying to apply the things that you would have learned, right? If you're saying you're trying to improve some aspect of your life, right? and that goes across the board: relationships, work, family, just anything, finances, you know. Yeah, you can read a lot of information, but it's like, how are you? It's like you have to get to a point where you start to implement it into your daily life to see a change, right? I'm going to pull a few more cards because I don't want this reading to get like all over the place. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It's almost like you are coming up out of like this era of just thinking things might not work. And it's almost like you're beginning to see the light. And it's now that things are going to work. It's just now that I have to, change my way of doing things and my way of thinking about things. So if I am someone that's empathic, for instance, and you know that you may have a social battery that just dies in certain situations, I was going to say scenarios or situations, but you have to be able to safeguard that energy. So, yes, stepping away if needed, going into a quiet state if needed. So, yeah, I definitely see that you are now, you know, really seeing the fruits of your hard work in essence, in what area of your life that may be. You're seeing the differences. You're moving different. You're exuding a different type of energy. There's a certain confidence, I would say, about you, and even a certain level of what may be perceived as effortlessness. But you know, um, there has been a lot of work that has been put in behind the scenes, and so this has been a good reading, Cancers. I hope this reading has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.